everyone, I am the Dragon Skull, and welcome back to Jak 3. Where we left off, we've helped protect Torn as he delivered explosives to the entrance to this new metalhead nest, and we blew it up. And what else did we do actually? We went back to the Haven Forest and took out a bunch of those Darkmaker like fungus growths or whatever they are, and then we somehow telepathically controlled a Darkmaker mech aboard the ship. So anyway, now that we've blown open the entrance to the nest, we are going to be heading inside and taking out all the metalheads within. Let's get my health back up to full, and then replenish that, and in we go. And these guys will refill my Dark Eco gauge. Oh yeah, we also got the last gun in the game, the Supernova gun, which is a literal nuke launcher. I completely forgot that that's a gun you can get in the game. It's very powerful, but the downside is it eats up a lot of your ammo to get. I knew that was gonna happen. Got 10 shots in this thing now. I think those are Darkmakers, quite well, those flying things I definitely know are. Oh, there was some ammo back there. I like that this game's giving me more purple ammo compared to Jak 2, where the ammo was hard to come by. Because the developers didn't want us spamming the Peacemaker, using the Peacemaker all the time because of how strong it is. Take out these guys first. Because if I touch their shield, it'll knock me backwards and I'll fall off the platform. It definitely feels like we're nearing the end of the game now. I don't remember. This feels end of the game-ish, or at least we're in the last third of it now. This one's pretty short compared to Jak 2. Then again, that's probably because of how easily I've been blazing through this compared to Jak 2. Ugh, disgusting. Anyone else want to have a go? We need the Lightjack wings to get across this section. There we go. Off we go. I really love using these wings. Oh, I've got a shield too, made of light, and it actually repels you. I was trying to look cool and I failed miserably. Oh wait, it brought me right back to where I just died. That's something, I suppose. This gun's not that strong. I think that's definitely the out of all the Vulcan and guns, that's the one I use the least, the needle one. mowing them all down. Like how I mow my lawn. Well, lawn's America. In the UK, we say garden. Right, so let's move. Had a hiccup in my throat just now. Music's pretty cool. Honestly, like, between Crash and Jak and Daxter, I think Crash Bandicoot has the better soundtrack. I mean, I have the entire Crash Twinsanity soundtrack on my iTunes. That's how good it is. I would love a Crash Twinsanity remake. Hell, I'd love a Wrath of Cortex remake. People may not like that game, but I did. That game was my childhood. Alright, you know what? I'm blowing this guy up. Got something special for him. I don't get why people didn't like that game. I enjoyed it. That was like my first, not only my first introduction to Crash Bandicoot, but it was also the very first video game I've ever played. Like, first console game, at least. Technically, my very first video game was Pokemon Reds. And it wasn't even mine. Like, a friend of mine had a Game Boy and the game, and he let me play it. But he let me borrow both, which was awfully nice of him. Too bad me and that friend aren't in touch anymore. But Crash Bandicoot Wrath of Cortex was the very first console game I played, and it sparked my love for video games as a whole. That was kind of funny. It kind of looked like I blew myself up with that gun. Hate these things. And I do believe that game deserves more love and attention. I think a remake would be really cool. People just say that they keep comparing it to Crash Bandicoot Warped. That is just a rip-off of that game, but it's still fun. Twinsanity, though, I definitely agree, is the best Crash Bandicoot game ever. One that I would love to play on the channel. And I want a remake of that game so badly. Like, I don't want them to just remake it. I want them to add in all the cut content they were forced to cut out because of runtime, or the time it took to get the game out. Guy can dream. I don't think there hasn't been any news on Crash Bandicoot since the release of Crash 4, It's About Time. Another game that I played on the channel, which you guys should go check out if you haven't yet. I've also played the Insane Trilogy, as well as the Spyro Reignited Trilogy. I've got one shot left of this thing. Switch back to the blaster for now. I really don't get what's going on with Crash. They really should. It feels like they've just forgotten about the developers. There hasn't been any Spyro news either since the Reignited trilogy. Spyro, like, my first introduction to that game series was Enter the Dragonfly, which is not a good game. I personally thought it was alright, but I do see what people are talking about when they say that it's really bad. Alright, I'm using Dark Jack now because there's way too many of these guys. How much further up do we have to climb? When it comes to Spyro, I think instead of remakes, I would prefer just a new Spyro game. Hell, one thing I've always wanted as a kid was a Crash and Spyro crossover. That would be really sick.
Ah, my little friends have come to see me off. I'd love to stay and chat, but I have an appointment with the most powerful beings in the universe.
You're through, Metal Monkey! Don't make me come over there and sick Jack on you.
You're too late. I've already awakened the Dark Mega ship. When I come back, I will be wielding the very power of the Precursors. I'll see you boys soon.
Look at that, it's cool. It's amazing. It's reacting to the dark stuff. Ah, it's gonna blow!
Let's get out of here!
Nice. And we got to have a cool explosion. Slow motion thing. Alright, we did it. We destroyed the second metalhead nest.
Take them all out!
Right, we have
Go!
the sound that the door makes when it's closed. It kind of sounds like someone saying Jack. Oh, whoops. I didn't mean to send out a UFO. It definitely feels like we're near the end of the game now, but what I was saying before, like, a Crash and Spyro crossover game would be amazing. It would be a fan's dream come true, on both sides. I mean, the only time we've ever seen Crash and Spyro together are, like, Crash's cameo in Skylanders, we don't talk about that, or Spyro's cameo in Crash to Insanity. Hopefully one day we will get that game. Anyway, we're gonna go see Onan now. Haven't been to a hut in a long time, not since Jak 2. And doesn't look like we have to go too far either. It's just down this way here. Yeah, there it is. She set up closer. In Jak 2, it was like in the little district area underneath the highway.
Get those guns blazing!
Jack, we're in serious trouble.
Onin says there are strange forces at work. Fate has been twisted by something more powerful than anything she has ever seen in her many years. Something now awake deep in the catacombs.
Let me guess. You blowhards want us to go down there, correct?
The best access to the catacombs is on the metalhead side of the city.
Sometimes I really hate you guys.
Onin says she sees your fate turning black with uncertainty. Onin says it will be very dangerous indeed. Onin says Hecker will escort you to the catacombs and... What? What did you say?
You will be Onan's eyes and Jack's wisdom. You must do this.
Okay, fine. But I am gone the moment that things get sticky. You two, get to the catacomb entrance and take care of business. I'll meet you there when the coast is clear.
I love that those robots are just like outside the door. They're like, hey, you coming out yet? Yeah, we want to kill you. Yes, I'm coming out, and I'm gonna kill you. Right, so we're going to the catacombs again.
Cover me! Watch your
I feel like if I counted how many missions took place in the sewers on both my hands, I would run out of fingers to count them all, like more than 10.
Yeah, baby.
Anyway, I'll see you guys when I... Ah, how dare you interrupt me as I'm about to do a transition? Get out of here, damn robots.
Look out!
Now, as I was saying, I will see you guys when I get to my next mission. Alright, this is as far as we go on the speeder. Now I just need to grind over here and ride the jetboard all the rest of the way. Oh, I think this is the way forward, actually. I wasn't sure, I thought this was a secret, but... Anyway, we're here.
The only hombres tough and crazy enough to take on these things are the Wastelanders.
You're a genius.
Yeah, that trinket's worth about as much as you'd get from a broke-down pawn shop in Southtown.
Tried to call Vel, but looks like we're flying solo on this one. At least for now. I definitely remember this mission. Remember when I said to you guys before that once we reach a certain mission, I'll know for certain I'm near the end of the game? Well, this is that mission. At least I think it is. If Deimos shows up, then it's that mission. But it definitely feels like it. Because it's the only mission I can remember that takes place in this area. It's giving me the vibes of the final mission I did in Jak 2 when I entered the Metalhead Nest. Ooh, there's precursor orbs under there. First time I've seen any just lying about in a level. Grab as many of these as we can. There's still like tons of minigame challenges to do, and oh, hang on. There's an orb I missed back here. Nice. I don't think we'll be finishing the game in this episode, but next episode I think we'll definitely be wrapping things up. It doesn't even feel like that long ago since I started playing this game. Hell, it feels like it hasn't been long since I started the first game. To be fair, I have been recording a lot of these episodes back to back, just because I've been enjoying playing these games and I didn't want to stop playing. Like, this is the second episode I've recorded today, like live. Those of you who are watching the edited versions will be seeing these episodes like three days apart from each other. I think for the next episode though, I'll probably wait till tomorrow. It is a warm day today and I want to be at full focus when I reach the finale. Right, I need to use the Dark Blast to get through that debris. And we're back up to full again. I've only used my new, my last gun mod like once so far. It's because it's very powerful. It's at full ammo again. So with the Supernova I probably could just fire off one shot with it until I reach like 5 rounds. Not enough to fire off a second one. I mean, it makes sense that's a one-shot thing. I mean, I'm literally firing a nuke at my enemies. Why are there 2 light eco vents? Wouldn't it make more sense for there to be a light one and a dark one? Anyway, let's get our health back first. And for this next one, I think we need the wings. Yeah, we need the wings. Love it. Right, forget them, let's just move. Either the enemies are weak, these enemies are weak, or my punches are much stronger because I'm in my light form. I mean, they are metalheads, which drop dark eco when I kill them, so it makes sense that they'd be very weak against light. Love these wings. I love their design too, and the way they flow like tentacles. I thought I could cheese the thing and land on the platform, and then try and get the precursor orb over there, but nope. Oh, look at all those gems that drop in. Looks like I've hit the jackpots. Also, I think it teleported me to where I was supposed to go. But I want to go back and get the precursor orbs. Because I don't think I can return to this area again. So yeah, I'm going to go back. Yeah, the orb is down that way. How do I get across from there? Maybe I need to go back and then circle round. I do wish you could permanently fly with these wings, and not just like fly short distances. I felt that way when I played Spyro too. Like, we've all wanted a Spyro game where he could fly, like properly fly, and the only game that's done that or done something close to it is the third game in the Legend of Spyro, Dawn of the Dragon, I think it's called. That's the only Legend of Spyro game I've ever played. I played it with a friend of mine, who was actually that same friend who let me borrow Pokemon Reds. Maybe if I try from here. No! Oh! Yes, made it! Hell yeah. Oh, and there's loads more back here too. Really glad I decided to come back. I could have just given up and left, but I wanted to make up for all that. Ooh, look at all that purple ammo they gave me. I'm definitely at full now. Wait, I can use guns while I'm in my light form? It didn't let me do it before. Why does it let me do it now? Also, I like how the guns are also illuminated in my light eco form as well. I think I get it now. Like, I can't use the guns when I'm flying, but I can use them when I'm not flying. That makes sense. health's running low, so might as well use up the last of my light eco to heal myself. I like they still keep the wings when I'm using other light powers. Alright, now I need to switch to Dark Jacket. Oh, you know what would be cool? If you step into the Dark Eco well, it instantly, like, your life form instantly goes away because it's Dark Eco. Same with if you're in the Dark Eco form and you go into a light well. That would have been a cool little detail to add in. Whoa! I did not know those crumble. Look at Daxter. He just became flat roadkill. That is funny. Well, that's all my ammo for that gun gone. I wish I still have the Dark Giant form from Jak 2. Something I unlocked at the very end of the game. Okay, I don't think I'll be flying through here, so I just need to time my jumps. Whoa, I almost fell for it again. They're giving me so many skull gems. I think we are nearing. Well, I don't keep saying this, and I'm a broken record, but we are definitely nearing the end of the game. Alright, we need the wings to get through here. Is there a light well that I could replenish my light eco with? I mean, I've got enough. Hopefully enough to utilize the wings again. Using the wings, I don't think depletes the light eco. Like it's not going down. I think it's when I'm using other light eco abilities that it goes down. Oh, that's not a thing I can land on. I hate they keep sending me back here. Crap, I didn't mean to use that, I meant to use the wings. There we go. At least I got more light eco this time. Alright, let's do this again, and this time let's not fall to our deaths. Yeah, I think we're just supposed to go down the way. Oh wait! There's a jetboard rail to grind on. That does explain why there wasn't a light eco well. The game wanted me to grind across with the jetboard. Well, forgive me, game, but because of the night cycle in this game, it was hard for me to see it. Right, where's the... Ah, it's over here. Wish Jak could just properly aim when I'm doing that. I can hold it down, but I can't like turn Jak to point him where I wanted to unleash the blast. so satisfying. After I complete Jak 3, I don't think I'll be recording any more videos for a while, because there's no more games to do on the PS4. All the other Let's Plays I've got planned are on the PS5. I mean, I do have God of War Ragnarok and Resident Evil 4 Remake already on the PS4, but those Let's Plays I feel are worthy of being on the PS5 instead, for their better graphics. And hopefully I'll give you guys a better viewing experience as I'm recording them, because I rewatched my series on the first God of War game, and I'm not too happy with the quality of it. Hell, I'm not happy with the quality of any of my past videos. I was still new at YouTube, and I had no idea what I was doing, and I didn't realise that my internet was so bad. I had to record at 480 in order for it to be decent, because the internet hub we had at the time was not strong enough for 720 quality. I wonder if having a PS5 will actually make recording better. It is a very powerful console. Like, I've seen what it could do when it was first launched with Ratchet & Clank Rift Apart. I've also read a post that they might be discontinuing the PS4 now, and as well as stopping any more games being made on it. So all future PlayStation games are just going to be on the PS5 from now on. Kind of sad, but understandable. Like, nothing lasts forever. Oh. I almost wouldn't have been able to last long if I'd fallen off that cliff.
Where have you been? I've molted 3 times already, just waiting for you. Onan says we must get through the palace ruins, but I think... Uh-oh.
Jack, let me just say, before it's all over, riding on your shoulder, although it is kind of bony and uncomfortable, well, you've been a good pal.
You too, Dax. These adventures, they've been great.
Someone call for an army?
But you're a long way from the desert. I thought you said a smart warrior never takes his opponent head on.
That depends on how hard your skull is. I'd say you and I are both rather headstrong.
Let's finish this.
Hell
Look
yeah,
out, Jack.
Deimos is here. And we're driving the best vehicle in the game, the Ramrods. This thing is a tank.
Dark precursors.
I think what we had to do with it so far is just drive away and escape the Darkmakers. And it has unlimited turbo too, which is nice. Whoa! Oh god, sorry Deimos. But yeah, this is definitely the mission where we reach the end of the game now. Because something big happens at the end of this mission, which I won't spoil for you guys. You'll find out soon once I reach the end. But now let's just focus on getting out alive. Love this thing. This is definitely oh god. Okay, we're fine. We just fell into a ditch. We can't stay in there for long.
On your left.
I think Deimos is driving whilst Jack is manning the gun. Kind of like Sig with the Gila Stomper. Makes sense too, since the Ramrod is Deimos' vehicle. Ah! We're fine. Just wreck everything with the Rhino horn. This music's pretty cool too.
Look out, Jack.
I see him. I'm running him over. Die, puny Darkmakers. You really want to tussle with the muscle of this truck? I don't think so. If I saw this thing coming towards me, I'd run. It's probably because I'm in a cramped space, but its handling isn't really the best compared to other vehicles I've driven. Maybe if I drove out in the open wastelands, maybe it'll show more. Because, well, we are driving over obstacles and Darkmakers as we go. Right, back it up, back it up. And on we go. Whoop. Ooh. I love that noise. I keep thinking it's my phone's alarm in the background, but it's not. It's just there. That was sick. But it sounds very similar to the alarm on my phone. It's weird. I'm pretty sure this game existed before it were a thing. This came out in like early 2000s. I'm not sure when exactly, but I do know it's early 2000s. I mean, Jak 2 definitely shows that it came out in the 2000s with how edgy it was. The 90s and the early 2000s was a real dark, edgy time. Alright, I think I need to make a jump. Oh wait, no, I need to ram this gate. Crap. I need to be faster than that. There we go. Where am I supposed to go exactly? Come on, back it up. That little force field's not going to protect you from the guns on this bad boy. Oh wait, we're supposed to go up here. Nope, that's a dead end. It is also pretty slow, this vehicle, compared to all the others. Like, it's a tank, and it can take a lot of damage, and it has a lot of firepower. But the downside is that it moves very slowly, even when you're boosting. Hopefully we unlock this at the end of the mission. I think we do. I think it's only like the other 3 remaining vehicles that you need to actually buy with the precursor orbs. And they're not really worth buying in my opinion. Like, I bought them in my first playthrough of the game, and all of them are pretty much controlled similarly to the ones I've unlocked. Like, the Heatseeker is like the Sand Shark, but it has lock-on bullets, like missiles and stuff. Oh, crap. How far back is it going to send me?
Look alive, Jack.
Don't tell me this starts.
Dark precursors.
Yeah, we're back at the start. Great. Alright, I'll see you guys when I get back to where I was then. Right guys, we're back where we were, on this side now, but our health is dangerously low. So I'm really scared that I might fail this mission. So I'm being very cautious because I do not want to have to do all this again. Easy does it, easy. Kill all these guys, get rid of them. Let's go back for the other one and hopefully we'll make it through. Back it up. Right, let's turn around actually, because I don't trust myself going back on this bridge in reverse. Right, fields down. Through there should be our exits. It better be, because I do not want to have to go through all that again. Let's just knock down this bridge. Hang on. Oh, that counted. Okay, good. And the last generator is just here. Alright, now let's get the hell out of here.
Deimos!
Not bad driving, kid. It was a good fight. And a good day to die. I'm very proud to have been by your side in the end. This world is not yet out of heroes.
We did well together. Don't move, Al.
Please, promise me one thing. Promise me you'll find my son, Mar. You'll know him when you see this. He's wearing an amulet just like it. A symbol of our lineage with the great House of Mar. Save the people, Jack. They need you.
Father. Yes, you were that child. I took you from Deimos, hoping to harness your eco powers for my experiments. Then I lost you to the underground. You seem upset. Did I tell you too late? You were the son of the great warrior Deimos. Oh, and he never knew. How delightful.
Ah! Bigger!
Thank you for opening the door to the precursors. Don't worry, I'll be back to put you out of your misery.
After him, Jack!
You're willing to go down there? Without a fuss this time.
Yeah, well, don't get used to it. It's just that nobody hurts my best friend and lives to brag about it. Let's get him!
It still gets me every time. Oh, okay, I guess we're doing this now. I wanted to end the episode after that cutscene, but the game just throwing me straight into another mini-game. Alright, let's quickly do this first and then I'll end the episode. And I'll also tell you my thoughts on what you just saw. Well, that didn't last too long, did it? I was really hoping that would be the last time we encountered Vigo. We'd have to do this mini game, but guess not. Easy. I'm really focused right now. Don't want to mess this up. Whoa! I die as I said that. Damn it. I have to do the whole thing again, so... It doesn't take too long, though, to get to the end, so it's not that big of a bother compared to other missions I've had to do, like at the very start again. I want to talk about what we just saw, but because of this super fast mission, I can't, because I need to focus. The game's just throwing so much at me. It's not giving me time to reflect. I almost had it that time. Damn it. I think we're further than we've ever been. Oh, I think we did it! Cool, please say we finally made it to the end. I don't have to do any more of this. Yeah, we made it.